Hey, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. You know, we've got some exciting stuff going on for Control Token. We got a stream that's happening later, and we're going to be doing giveaways. So that one's going to be a little more fun in terms of giveaways, in terms of rating, in terms of just kind of having more fun. But I figured, you know, I put out a video, put out some posts. I wanted to kind of just go over the math for Control Token and the rewards for this project and how crazy it is. So I can actually start to show you what the equations are, and I can also show you how good the math is at different price points with different volumes, and also the potential of the price. You know, obviously I can't do price predictions. What's up, Abraham? What's up, Oh True Warrior? But I'm just trying to show you guys the potential of how good this project could be. You know, you've got a doxed founder. You've got a very unique idea. You have not heard of an idea this good before. You've got the highest reward project you'll ever see, and you've kind of got, in a lot of senses, the safest project you'll see in terms of long-term growth, because we're shifting value into the future. So if anybody's new here, if you want to check out Control Token, go to controltoken.net. We've got a lot of info on the website. Got the rewards showing. The rewards are actually more than what it's currently showing. So we've actually built up a lot more rewards than this. And this rewards right here is protecting our future of the project. We have a couple explainers, and then we have really great videos. I have a ton of like really good content for Control Token. And then we can also go over to the staking pools, and you can see that right now we have 558 million token stakes. So we have more than half the supply in the staking pools. And that supply would have to hit a unstaking early fee plus a sell fee. And so they lose about half their bags if they try to do that. And so that creates a situation where most of the supply, most of the community is basically giving this project time to get that growth that we're looking for that can lead to becoming a top crypto. And becoming a top crypto can result in these rewards that we're trying to find. You know, there's really good rewards that come with this project in terms of comparison to any other reward project that I've ever seen. If you guys are new here, I appreciate you guys hitting that like, hitting that share. Whether you're on the Twitch, whether you're on Twitter, whether you're on YouTube, you're probably going to be blown away by these numbers. These numbers are very, very good. Hey, what's up, Slick Rick? How's it going? Awesome. So we're going to be doing some of the exciting stuff today. I think this part's exciting. All right. Cool. So yeah, we're going to look at some of this math, which is, you know, like I said, this is the best reward project I believe ever made. Obviously, it's my project, so I'm going to have that kind of bias. But the real reality is what is your entry point, and how much money could you make on a project like this? That's kind of what we're going into right now. We've launched at a 1.5 million market cap, and we're sitting at 0.003 0.0036. Okay, that's not thick enough. So yeah, 0.0036. Let me just redo that. And so we haven't gone up that much, and there's a lot of room for price growth, right? There's a lot of room to go up, is what I'm saying. We really haven't gone up that much, and so in terms of feeling like you're late in terms of the potential for how high the price could go, we're just kind of getting started as a project. We're 2 weeks old, and we're sitting right around a 0.0036, and so each entry point that you get, obviously you can hit a 10x, 100x, 1000x depending on how well we do. The math for the rewards, why this is the best reward project ever made, is take your bag, whatever amount that you would want to get right now, and we're going to divide that by the total amount of tokens staked, which is 558 million. And that's going to give us a number. And we can start from, $100 to $1,000 to a couple thousand, but ultimately, how these projects work is whoever, the more you put in, the earlier, the more potential it has to do well. That's just kind of how crypto works, right? And so the less you put in, the less rewards you can expect. You want to put in $100 and become a millionaire, that's probably not going to happen. So yeah, this is the total supply staked right here, and this is going to be your bag. Now, if anybody in the chat wants to tell me what would you guys be, what's a good amount that you would throw into a new crypto? Would it be 100, 500, 1,000, a couple thousand? And we can start with that just to give you an idea from where we're at today, where we'd be going in the future. So whether you're on Twitch, YouTube, or Twitter, just throw out some numbers, guys, and I'll pick some numbers, and we'll look at what the price increase can look like, and we'll also look at what the rewards would look like with different volumes. So we have a really awesome situation. While I'm waiting for you guys to comment like kind of what you think the traditional holder will throw into a project. $500, $1,000. I feel like it's probably around there, $500 to $1,000. Anybody in the chat, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, throw in some comments on you think 500 to 1,000. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that, guys. Yeah, we got Otrue Warrior with $1,000, JW Junior with $1,500, Mitch Bromwell with $500. Those are really good. That's probably around what people are throwing at projects for the most part. Yeah, $500. Jamie on Twitter says 500. Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty good. So sweet spot, 500 to 1,000. Awesome. We'll do both of those. Thank you for that, Armando on Twitter. I appreciate that. You guys do me a favor if you're on the Twitter side of things, share this out and like it and comment on it. All right, cool. So we'll stick with 500 to 1,000. And somebody, okay, cool. B-Man on YouTube says $300 to $400. Cool. Well, we'll go look at those. But the other part of the equation that we need is different volumes. And so we'll start with 1 million. And then we'll just let's just go in tens from there. 10 million, 100 million, 1 billion. And why not just do 10 billion? Now, to get the number of rewards that we would get between these different types of volume? Well, we have a 15% buy tax. We have a 20% sell. So we'll just go somewhere between 13 of the buy and 18 of the sell. And so we'll just say an average of 15 or 16. And so 15, we'll go with 15 to be on the low end. Oh, wait, actually, yeah, it's like 15.5. But anyways, we'll just go with 15 to keep it a little bit lower so it'll actually be bigger. It'll probably be bigger, but we'll just go with 15% of volume is going to go towards rewards. And so that these numbers will, you know, translate into a million will be 150K in rewards, and those we'll just keep adding zeros to 1.5 million, 15 million, 150 million, and then and so this is just going over if we hit these volumes or if we hit these price points. This is what you get for around. We'll just do a $500 and then we'll do a $1,000. Sound is back. Thank you. Yeah, this mic kind of messes up occasionally. Okay, so we're also going to use the tax to figure out what you would get. So current price is 3668, and so say somebody throws $500. Okay, so that would get you around 115,000 tokens. So let's just round. It's 115,866. Let's just round up to 116K. $500 would get you around 116K tokens. And you know we're sitting at 2 to 3x, so you know you're just entering in a little bit later, and so we can also go over obviously these different price points of. You know, a 10x from here would be 0.036, and then 100x would be 0.36, and then 1000x would be 3.6. So we've got our 10x, 100x, and 1000x, and we're just getting started as a project. So there's a lot of room to go up, right? And so you have these two things that you're keeping in mind is you're getting rewards, plus you also have the ability to sell your bag, and you can always choose whichever one you want to do more. And so what we do is we divide that 116,000 by that 558 million. That's going to give us a number that is a decimal. It's going to be a very small decimal. We'll just say that gives us the number for your math. I'm not going to write it out, but you can do that yourself and get that number as well. Divide 116,000 by 558 million, and you'll get the number you need. But then we have to multiply that times the rewards to get an idea of what these rewards will be. And so if we go ahead and do that for right here, if we hit 1 million in volume, that creates around $150,000 worth of rewards. If you put in $500 after the tax, you'd come out with around 116,000 tokens, and we divide that by the 558 million, and that gives us the number that we need to multiply times these different reward amounts to get what your rewards would be. So at 1 million in volume, this should be very small. This is not much volume. This is a very small amount of volume. and you're putting in a very tiny amount of to buy in terms of it's $500. You know what I mean? So we also have one final thing we need to do. No, actually we don't. We just need to multiply that times 150,000. And so at 1 million in volume, you would get $31 worth of stablecoin. With only putting in $500 now. With only 1 million in volume. That's like nothing. That's really not that much. Compared to what we've seen projects do. We've seen them get hundreds of millions of dollars in volume. Excuse me. And so we'll be able to do the same thing here. We don't have to do the equation for the rest of the math. You'll just be able to add a 0. So at 10 million in volume, you'll have $310. And these rewards are stablecoin, and they can't go down in value. So what you're getting can't be devalued by other people selling. And when they sell, they actually increase your rewards more. So it's pretty sweet. At 100 million, it would be $3,000, which is pretty sweet. And then we got the 30K. And then we've got 300K. And so it kind of just depends on how successful we are as a project, whether we ever hit 1 million in volume, or whether we hit hundreds of millions, or maybe even 1 billion in volume. I don't know where the project, is going to end up. All I know is we are, as a whole community, working towards volume, and that's a super unique thing to have. And so, yeah, $500, right, gets you the 116,000 tokens at today's price. If the price goes down, you'd be getting more. Let me move this out of the way a little bit. And the price action on that would obviously, you could just do the math. That's super easy to be like, oh, what's a 10x from here? What's a 100x? What's a 1000x? Well, we haven't done a 100x. We haven't done a 50x. We haven't even done a 10x yet. So in terms of if we do those things, then obviously this point would be very early. And so the cool thing is the rewards are a protection for you. Typically with a project, if you don't sell, your bag can just go to 0, right? It can just go to pennies. These rewards are a protection at different volumes. Obviously, they can become much more significant. So yeah, if we hit 1 million in volume, you'll at least have $31 rewards. Now that's not great, but you know that your bag of $500 could go down to $10 or less if you get rugged, or if you get into a bad project that dumps. People just keep draining the liquidity. If we hit 10 million in volume, you'd have $310. That's almost your investment back in rewards and stablecoin that you can't lose. Plus, you still got your bag over here for potential to take profits. And so your rewards are more so like a protection that can become very significant if we hit a lot of volume, especially the earlier you are. And if we hit 100 million in volume, you'd have $3,000. Now this $3,000 can't go down, right? So $500 today, 100 million in volume from today, then you'd have $3,000 that can't go down, which is like a 6x that can't go down, plus the ability to sell your bag, right? After you fulfill your staking time period at 12 months, you'd be able to get all these rewards and then also sell your bag. So sorry, I don't get much sleep anymore since I started this project. Let's go to the comments. If you guys have any questions or comments, put them down in the chat on Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch, and I'll answer you guys right now. I was a day late on pre-sale, but I tried. What's up, Ezekiel? Hey, you're still, we haven't gone up too much since pre-sale. If we somehow hit 1 billion in volume, I'd crap myself on live YouTube. Yeah, we'll get that video ready, man. No, I don't know. I hope we do. Press the like button, Matt Daniel says. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. Are these numbers done on 1, 6, or 12-month stake, or just staked and that much volume happens? Cheers. Hey, yeah, Jamie. So this is combining all of your rewards in the 1 month, 6 month, and 12-month. If you stake in the 12-month, these are what your rewards are going to look like over the 12-month reward system based on this amount of volume that's taxed. So super important to understand that this is, you have to be in the 12-month staking pool to get all these rewards. Mitch Bromwell, I had come in after the pre-sale, and the majority of them maxed out at $500. All of them are blue collar working individuals just trying to make it through this hidden depression and inflation. Yeah, that's another thing right now is people just don't have money to throw around. The bull market's not here, and it's harder to get momentum for a project. So we have a really good project, and we're just working on getting, maintaining and increasing our momentum. We have some, but we really need to increase it. And so all right. Not yawning. You guys are yawning. Why are you guys yawning? Live. I'm not sure what that is. Okay, cool. So yeah, I mean the numbers can be it's pretty sweet. So basically that means that with a typical crypto project, when you get into it, you always have the chance of your bag going to zero. With this project, we have something that's protecting you to a certain degree that can keep growing as volume goes, and it can become a lot as volume grows. Like I said, if we get 10 million, you'll have $310, which means worst case scenario, you get $310 of your bag of what you initially put in, and you'll also be able to sell your bag after you fulfill your staking time period. If we ever hit 100 million in volume, then you would be seeing that $3,000. So you'd have $3,000 worth of stablecoin built up, and that would not be able to go down. So at 50 million, you'd have $1,500. And we're only talking about throwing $500 in, and we're only talking about your rewards. We're not talking about the value of your bag. So yeah, you put in $500, you'll come out to around 400, and the bag will come out to with $500. It'll come out to like around $425 in value at today's current price, because of the buy fee. And then that fee will turn into at each 10x and whatever you'll have. You'll go from 425, 10x you'll go to 4,000, 100x you'll go to 40 grand, and 1,000x you'll go to $400,000 for each leg of the way up. So the price potential is that, I don't know, we probably, if we were seeing hundreds of millions of volume, everybody who is putting in $500 at today's price we probably would be seeing that 100x. I think, I could be wrong, it could be between 10 and 100x with 100 million in volume. It probably would be somewhere between a 10 and 100x with 100 million in volume. And so that would put your rewards at around 3 grand, and that would put your bag at around 40. But say that 100 people do this, they buy $500 at this price, and say a big sell-off happens. Well, in a typical reward project or a typical project, you just don't get anything. Like your bag just gets devalued and you missed your chance to sell, and your bag can go down to 6 grand. Well, you could still have that 6 grand, get your rewards, and then take your profits, take your 6 grand out and get those rewards, which would be a much better case scenario than a typical project where you just don't have any value. So these rewards protect the project, and they protect you as a holder. Let's see. Are we at a good buy-in price? Haven't been looking at charts yet. It's up to you to decide that. I can't say whether it's a good price or not, but we've only done a 2 to 3x, or I'm sorry, we've only done about a 3 to 4x. And we have the potential, obviously, to do, what if we do a 10x, 20x, 30x, 40x, 50x, 100x, 1000x? What are we going to hit? I don't know, but I know that we have the whole community working towards and aiming for the sky. We're trying to take this project as high as we can go. Jesus, I'm doing better than I deserve. Externalize. It's also important to note this could be recurring yearly. So if we do 100 million a year, that $3,000 a year in passive income off $500 investment is mind-blowing. That's an amazing point, externalize. So this project will go year after year after year. And so if we continue to hit 100 million in volume, which comes out to like $270,000 in volume a day, if you have that for a year, then that's not a lot actually. So but usually you get a lot of volume in spurts. You don't get it like consistently over a period of time. But if we do 100 million in volume a year, yeah, you'd be making $3,000 a year based off of putting $500 in right now, getting your 116,000 tokens, and continuing to stake them in the 12-month pool. Now that's cool, right? That's pretty sweet. Obviously, if we did 500 million, it would be 5 times that. It would be 15 grand a year. But we're only talking about putting 500 in, and that's just not a lot when you're wanting huge returns, right? People want to put in the least amount and get the biggest amount, and it's just the more you put in, the more realistic those big numbers can be if a project does well. So even 1,000 is, you can't put in 1,000 and then expect and hope to be a millionaire. Now it's possible if you put in 1,000 today and we go to $3.60 that your bag would be at $1 million, but that would involve massive success. The 10x and 100x are probably a lot more realistic than 1,000x, but it's still possible. I don't want to take it off the table. The 1,000 just instantly doubles all of these things. So you'd be going to, obviously at 1,000, you'd be coming out with what would it be, like $900 worth? Okay, so you'd be coming out with $850 worth, and then at a 10x, you'd be at 8 grand, 100x, you'd be at 80 grand, 1,000x, you'd be at $850,000, depending on what the price does. And so that's up to you to look at this project and say, how much do I think the price is going to increase for this project? Do I think it has the potential to do a 10x, 50x, 100x? It's up for you to decide. I don't know what we're going to do, but I know that we're aiming to do as good as we can. And then the rewards would all just be doubled, so it'd be $60, $600, 6,000, 60,000, and then 600,000 for those rewards. Okay, so now how do you guys feel about this? Because it's super important that you understand the okay, hold on a second, sorry. Do we get rewarded with control token if someone pulls out of staking early as well, or into XUSD? So everybody who leaves the staking pools, let's go ahead and just do those. Say somebody has $1,000 staked, and they see, let's just say 100x, and so they have $100,000. Now, typically with a project, when somebody who has $100,000 sells, like, that doesn't benefit anybody but the person selling, and that really hurts everybody else and the project. Now, if this person in the staking pool says, I've done 100x, I really want to take profits, and they're in the staking pool, well, there's an early unstaking fee. If you finish your staking time period, there is no staking fee, but if you try to pull out early, you're going to pay an unstaking fee. That's going to be 30%. And so that would be 30K that would go back towards in rewards to everybody. So 30% of everything that's getting unstaked is going back towards rewards. 15% goes to a special pool only for the whales, and the other 15% just goes back to everybody. And so, that would be, they'd pay that 30K back into the rewards, and then they'd pay another 20%, and then 18% of that would go back into rewards. So it's this really cool structure that takes away from the people leaving the project, and it gives it to the people that are staying in it. Sorry, that's bugging me because it's not looking very clear. And so we can look at the numbers for like the unstaking fees. Is kind of cool. So if 100K, or I'm sorry, let's just go ahead and do $1 million. $1 million gets unstaked. That's 150,000 to the 12-month rewards, and 150,000 to the whales in the 12-month rewards. If you want to be a whale, you need at least 1.2 million tokens, and you have to be staked in the 12-month rewards. And you'll also be getting this special reward event, plus you'll get your own 1% every 3 months. You're going to get an extra 1% that only gets shared with the people for every 3 months. So those numbers can get pretty crazy. Like if we do really well and a lot of people are exiting the liquidity pool, or I'm sorry, the staking pools, then you can just increase that by 10. And then you've got 1.5 million to the whale pool, 1.5 million back to everybody else. And that's the entire point of this project, is to take from the people that are destroying it and to give to the people that are left who are helping it. And so if you're in the staking pools, you're helping keep the project alive, you're helping grow the project, and you're really allowing for the project to carry on, get momentum in the first place, and then allowing for that momentum to really reach its potential of whatever that upward push is in terms of the price moving up. So yeah, if we ever had 100 million staked out of the staking pools, then that'd be crazy, because that'd be insane. I don't think that that's going to happen, because I think you're really incentivized to stay in the staking pools. The price has to go really crazy for you to want to leave the staking pool. But it would be 15 million to the whale staking pool and 15 million to everybody's staking pool, on top of all the other rewards as well, which is really awesome. This is also not including that all of these amounts would also be paying an extra 20% when they go to sell. So it's not just that, but it's also another 20% on top of that, which would come out to, I think, 150, an extra 150K, I believe, and then an extra 1.5 million, and then an extra 30 million. So that would leave 7 million. So 1.5 million. Yeah. It would come out to an extra 70 million and come out to an extra 15 million. Yeah, it would. The sell fees would literally produce an extra 15 million, an extra 1.5 million. That's pretty cool. I was just checking that math. I was like, really? Is that right? That's a lot. Anyone interested in finding out more about Control Token? Hey, what's going on, Control Token Wizard? Do we get rewarded with Control Token if someone pulls out of staking early as well, or into XUSD? Yeah, you don't get rewarded with Control Token. You get rewarded with XUSD. So we got an exciting stream happening later. We still have a really good looking chart, especially like compared to like most of DeFi, what our chart is looking at. Like right now, we haven't had a lot of movement. I know people want to see that excitement. They want to see that movement. They want to see a lot of buys coming in. They want to see big buys, big sells. And, it's just a really hard time to get momentum, but it's fine. Like with this project, it's okay. We just keep working, day in and day out. We're working on making the project better and working towards getting this exciting momentum that we're seeking. Do we get rewarded? Okay, I already read that one. Was it on Twitch? Okay, that's a fake promotion. Wondering if you had 116K in control tokens and they are on the monthly rewards, what could it potentially add up to? Oh, just the monthly? Well, the monthly is the smallest tax, so it'll be much smaller if you go to only monthly rewards. If you're not in the 6-month and 12-month, if you're not in the 12-month, rewards can become drastically smaller. If we decide to reinvest the XUSD rewards towards our staking bag, does that compound or would it do a new stake? It would do both. It would compound and be a new stake. Hit the thumbs up, I appreciate that. If volume equals buy sells and the goal of this token is to stake and hold, what will drive volume if everyone is buying and staking? Hey, what's going on, Interstellar? It would be the price going up. So if everybody's buying and staking, then those people aren't selling. And if those people aren't selling, then the price is going up. And if the price is going up, everybody's watching their bag go up. If everybody's watching their bag go up, then that's the most exciting, explosive time where the project can really reach the 10x, the 100x, the 1000x. And when you hit those 10x, 50x, 100x, and more, then that brings the volume with it. And our setup basically is set up to have volume for the rest of the year, whether it be a lot, whether it be a little. The higher we go in the beginning on this push upward that we're doing, the more volume we're going to have throughout the rest of the year, which is going to be really cool. We have a very unique special setup. Let's look at some of these other projects. So here's our chart, right? A little bit of a pullback. BNB pulled back. Some of this is BNB's fault. Some of it's our holders, but some of this is really BNB. Look at this chart. This is number one. Number one. Let's go to number two. This is number two. They've been out less time than we have. Look at this chart. That's why I'm like, hey, if you're in the control crew, don't be disheartened because we're not blowing up yet. Look at our chart and look at these other charts, right? Why does every chart look like a massive pump and dump? Because it is. It literally is a massive pump and dump. Look at this chart. These are the top trending ones on Dex Screener. How much liquidity do they have? 1.8 million. Coco USDT. Okay, here's an actually not terrible looking chart. Here's another chart, right? Pump, dump, and sitting around the floors. You go look at these other projects, they're not holding a ceiling. They're not holding that sentiment at a high price like we are. We're holding a 3 to 4x. These other projects, they're just back down to near pre-sale prices or below. Some of those other ones were below. We're just going through the top cryptos. This one, even this one, it's the community's not allowing this project to get that momentum upwards. It constantly gets shut down. And what that tells me is that these people are not thinking long term. They're just trying to get in and get out. How many whales are there? So most our whales in our holders list are in the staking pool. We have 558 million tokens in the staking pool. Many of them are committed to the 12-month, the 6-month, the 1-month pools. Our biggest whales are, I believe, in the 12-month staking pool. They're committed to like the long-term growth of this project. We have 136 million in the treasury. All of that's going back to you guys through airdrops and giveaways. Maybe partnerships, but probably not any more partnerships. Probably just that one partnership with Evergrow. Yeah, we've got our two liquidity pools, PancakeSwap and V1 and V2, or I'm sorry, not V1 and V2, but Pool 1 and Pool 2. And then we have, let's see. Okay, this is the Evergrow staking pool. So this is if you're in Evergrow, you're getting the rewards, which is awesome. They've given out 54,000. That's going to be given slowly over the course of 3 months. Our tokens, this is going to be given out to these holders. Then we have the holders starting here. And so me personally, holders that could put some like decent red on the charts is 6 holders. Like we only have 6 holders who could really put a good amount of red on the chart. 36 million, 15 million, 10 million, 8.9 million, almost 6 million, 4 million. From then on out, 2 million, 1 million. There's only a couple holders who have 2 million and 1 million. It's like 4 or 5 holders. The rest have below $1 million, and that's just not a crazy amount. This is an amazing setup. I don't know the level of confidence that you can have in the community and the setup that we have to move forward is crazy because of this. Bitcoin's going down. Yeah, man. Like if the bull run comes, the opportunities for us are really going to shoot through the roof. But yeah, look at these charts, guys. Pump, dump, pump, dump, pump, dump. If you're upset that we're not moving, go look at these charts and be happy that you're not in this. I mean, we could just keep going. Pump and dump and pump and dump. It's super rare that you just don't see this. Do you guys see how control token stands out. Let's try some other ones. Hey, that one's not doing too bad, but damn, that's crazy. I'll pick some of the... I mean, this is just like... How much liquidity they had? $6,000, yeah. And so, control token is a super rare situation, a super rare gem, because we're not just pumping and dumping, right? We're actually trying to be a legitimate project. And so this is why the charts look like this. One, this is BNB coming down. BNB went down quite a lot, and as BNB goes back up, it's going to pull us back up with it. We're sitting right around the 4, and then BNB just took a nosedive. Unfortunately, this type of token was ruined by... No, it's not ruined. And the best way to understand this project is really my videos. And that's because when you have value in the future, it protects the project, because as people leave the project, the value in the future goes up, and that value protects all the holders that are left. This isn't just, oh, let's make a reward project for the sake of making a reward project. It's let's build a system that helps keep the future of the project alive. And so that's why if you go to our website and you go to tokenomics, which we're about to have a big upgrade to the website, these are the numbers that most our holders who are sitting at 1 million tokens understand. This is why most our supply is staked. This is why most people are committed to allowing this project to chart to look like this compared to all those other charts I just showed you. I just went through the top charts. It was pump, dump, pump, dump, pump, dump, pump, dump. These are the markets we're in, right? And so why is this chart any different? Your top 15 wallet. That's because a lot of our big wallets are in the staking pools. Well, the reason that this is different is because people know that if with 1 million tokens, which is like around 4,000, a little over 4 grand right now, 1 million tokens, if we hit 100 million in volume, is 30,000, around 30 grand in stablecoin rewards. If we hit 200 million, it's $60,000 in stablecoin rewards. And so what this does is this protects the future of the project, and it provides preserved value. You know, if you're being rewarded in a token, that value cannot be preserved. It can be devalued by people taking profits out of the liquidity pool, and it definitely will be. If you're being rewarded in a stablecoin, that's pretty sweet, but if it's given out immediately, then the value is just, it's gone. But if you delay that value, you protect the life of the project, because that value literally is the lifeblood of the project. And so we created the situation where if we hit 10 million in volume, everybody who has 1 million tokens will have around $3,000 in stablecoin with only 10 million in volume. Those are small numbers in terms of what we've seen of what's possible in the space. If you guys are on the YouTube side of things, please like, share. If you're on the Twitter side of things, please like and share. And if you're on the Twitch side of things, appreciate a follow or a like or a share as well. And so, you know, with a typical reward project or any project, it doesn't matter how much volume you see. You have to sell or you don't get any value. And when people do sell, a bunch of other people just lose and they don't get anything. But this structure pulls from the people that are selling. It says, okay, you're not gonna get your rewards, and we're gonna give your rewards to these people, and you're gonna pay 1/5 of what you're selling back to those people as well. So it's just constantly shifting value to the people that are left behind. And so it creates this really awesome situation where these people, the reason most of our communities in the staking pool right here, and the reason that our price looks like this, that we're holding a really good floor even while BNB is taking a dive. Like, look at that dive that BNB took down to 526 is crazy, dude. Went down. It went from okay, I guess that's 540, but we were just at like 700 a couple months ago. So the markets are really kind of pulling back, and it does what everybody's expecting. It's going to take off, but BNB took quite the dive, and so that's really what you're seeing right here. So this is just the past day or so that BNB was sitting up at 540 and went back down to 520. And that's where a lot of our price action was pulled back. There was like a little bit of a sell-off during right here, but the rest of it was very small sells with actually some buys happening, and BNB just pulling down. And so we move with BNB, we move with Bitcoin, And so as that pulls up, it's going to pull us up a lot, and it has a long way to go. If the bull run happens, Bitcoin goes to 100 plus K, BNB, I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to hit 1,000 or whatnot, but we were just at 700. And it could go way past that. Folsom Hodl, I bought into SafeMoon March 15th. By March 30th, it went from 15K wallets to 100K, then over 1 million in another month. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is very special. This is very unique. And it's just about, this project is designed to allow momentum to carry on. And that's why I say you go look at all these other projects. These are not designed to allow momentum to carry on. To reach its potential. Our charts demonstrate the proof of concept. Go look at all these other charts and compare it to our chart. We've got something special. Very rarely will you see a chart that looks like Control Token's chart right now. We're holding very strong, and the reason we're holding is because people know how good these rewards can be if we get those volumes. We don't even have to see crazy volume to get really crazy rewards. 50 million, everybody who has 1 million tokens at 50 million in volume will have around $15,000 in stablecoin if you're staked in the 12-month staking pools. If we hit 25 million, then that would be half of that. So everybody would have around $7,000 in stablecoin rewards. So that's where I say that your entry point, no matter what you put in right now, will be covered if we hit around 17 million in volume. Your rewards will literally cover your buy-in, and you'll have both your rewards that can only go up between now and the 12-month event, and your bag on top of that you can choose to sell along the way, or you can wait, get your rewards, and then sell. But this value can't go down. It's super important that you understand this value is preserved. And yeah, I mean, some of these other projects, they did see billions in volume. So for our holders that understand the potential, is that if we can get that level of success, which we're aiming for, we're not like, okay, we'll get a couple million and then we'll call it quits and we'll go start another project and we'll rug that one. We're not like 99% of cryptos out there. We're like, we want this to be a top crypto and we're working towards it, and we know we have something special. So yeah, if we ever hit 1 billion in volume. Now, I don't know if you guys remember this number. If you were a part of SafeMoon, if you got 1 billion tokens, which cost around $3,000, sometimes more, for 1 billion in volume, you would get $50 worth of SafeMoon, and that SafeMoon could be devalued. For 1 million tokens, which is about the same cost, it's around that $4,000 to $5,000. If we ever hit 1 billion in volume, you'd be getting $300,000 in stablecoin. Around that. I think the problem with Control Token is just it's too good. It's just too good. So this is why people are committed to these staking pools, and that means that if we hit 500 million in volume, everybody would have 100 who has 1 million tokens staked in the 12-month staking pool would have 100 and around $150,000 in stablecoin built up for them over the course of the year. That's a crazy. These numbers are crazy. Think about that. People are getting so hyped about 1 billion in volume with 1 billion tokens of $50 of something that could be devalued. But we have a billion in volume with 1,000,000 tokens, and it's $300,000. And you can check the math. Like, please go check the math if you think that number is too good to be true. I bought into SAPEN March 15th. Everything follows Bitcoin at the moment. Bitcoin dominance is 54%. I will buy at least one Bitcoin worth when Fed cuts the rates. Awesome, Folsom. Well, we're happy to have you. You know, we just had an amazingly exciting announcement happen yesterday. We had two very exciting things happen. Sorry, the day before yesterday. We have a whale that has 62 million tokens. He put in 60 grand at the end of the pre-sale, and he went to, where did it go? No. Did I get rid of it? Oh, no, it's right here. He went into the 12-month staking pool. He came out, he said, I'm going into the 12-month staking pool. This guy entered in. He made our total amount staked jump from 480 something million tokens, which that's almost half our supply in the staking pools, jump up to now we're at 558 million out of the supply. There's not much of the supply if we get this momentum, that movement, to stop that momentum. Typically with the project, all the supply is ready to stop that momentum, and then you end up with charts that look like all these other charts, this pump and dump, or not. It's not even a pump, that's just a dump right off the chart. That's just a planned rug pull right there. Pump, dump, pump, and it's dumping, but it's still dumping. It's almost halfway from its pump. This one, it's almost back down to where it started. It's heading back down to zero. And so the reason control token looks so different is because we have most of our supply in the staking pool. And because we have most of our supply in the staking pool, or the reason we have most of the supply in the staking pool, is because the rewards are absolutely out of this world. It's the best reward project you'll ever see. It's 30 grand at 100 million. It's 60 grand at 200 million in volume. We hit 200 million in volume, whether it take a month or a couple months, you've got $60,000 worth of stablecoin that even if the price sells and tanks, your rewards can't go down, and they'll actually go up as those people are selling. Your rewards will go up. And so a lot of these people just aren't committed to staking pools. They're committed to long-term staking pools. They're saying, I'm risking it for the biscuit on this project. I'm going to work together to give this project a year to get this momentum. And if we get that momentum, what wallets are going to stop it? Even if some of these wallets decide to. This is the only one. These are the only three that could really drop the price a lot. And the thing about this project is if our price goes down, really amazing things happen. The lower the price, the less volume you need to get your bag back. So if we dropped down to, let's just say we dropped down to the 1, and that would be 0.001, right? And let's just say you throw in $1,000. That puts you about $850 times. And so to get that $1,000 back, how much volume would you need if you put in $850 at, or after the tax, $1,000 will come out to around $850, and you'll get $850 worth of control token at the price of 0.001. So you get 850,000 tokens. And so basically a little bit over 1,000, you'd be right at that million mark. And then 1,000,000 from that point on to get to $1,000 in rewards would be, let's see, basically divide that by 30. It would only be 3 million in volume. That's why I say as the price goes down, the amount of volume needed to cover your entry point is goes down with it, which is a crazy awesome thing. Another really awesome thing about control token, and then I'll look at the thing, is like, let's just take one of these charts. If control token did something like this, The rewards starting right here would not be nearly as good as they are right here because all this tax paid for the rewards. And so you'd have a better and cheaper entry point and 2 better rewards, which is really awesome. Let's go ahead and go to the chat. Appreciate you guys interacting, liking, tweeting, sharing, all that stuff. Yeah, the volume gets fun. The volume gets really fun. Problem with control token is you're not talking about nonsense ways to build volume, to create volume out of thin air. Therefore, our volume is low until you reveal what you have upcoming next. You're not talking about nonsense ways to build volume. I'm not sure what you mean there, Freegender. If you could restate your question. The idea is very simple. Look at every other project. Look at all these other projects. This is the only one that kind of has something kind of going for it. Why does control token look different? And here's the reality is that if you allow a project to grow, it's going to see the price movement can become exponential upwards. So as long as we continue to steadily keep moving up, eventually it's going to get momentum and it's going to take off. What usually stops that momentum? Holders, selling, sell pressure, rugging, pump and dumping. How many wallets do we have available to stop that sell pressure? Like 5. How many wallets does other project have to stop that sell pressure that they typically see? Every single wallet, every single whale, every single holder. How many of wallets in other projects are incentivized and know that they'll be rewarded for high volume if the project succeeds? None of them. None of them are. You have to sell at the right time. You have to beat other people, and the odds are stacked against you. You got teams rugging, pumping, and dumping. You've got sorry, this background to the staking pool that I made was like mesmerizing. You've got a lot of sell pressure, right? We have alleviated sell pressure. We've created a ceiling. We've created a floor. We're holding a 3 to 4x while every other project is dumping within days. And so as we slowly continue to move upward, the momentum will get easier. And as it gets easier, it can start to really take off. When it takes off, it usually gets stopped by whales. It usually gets stopped by sell pressure, but we've created a situation where we have a community who's dedicated by having more than half the supply and most of the community. It's not half the community, it's most of the community. I think it's 60, 70, 80% of our community is in these staking pools. And if you're in the staking pools, you are very unlikely to pull out of it, sell a 30% on staking fee, a 20% sell, and then forfeit your rewards on top of all of that. And so what does that mean? When we get momentum, we basically have created a situation where that momentum is going to be allowed to flourish. It's just getting that momentum. We are a very unique, very special project, and you can go look at the charts of all these other new projects and be like, wow, control token really does stand out. And it's important to do that. That's why I say it's constantly important to compare control token to other projects, other charts. Other charts that you see doing well, a lot of that's manipulation. A lot of that's bots. A lot of that's fake volume. Or it's planned by large cabals of people who plan to pump and dump projects. Most projects don't do well, right? And so to create a project that does well naturally and actually benefits people, that's a super rare thing. Wind turbines. Yeah, we're going to do I said if we ever succeed, I'm just going to build wind turbines just for the sake of it. Another reason last meme season was so great was stimulus checks. People had money to throw in. Now everyone is suffering. The elections, the Bitcoin bull run, CZ Binance getting out, a lot of factors that can really contribute to helping us grow. But I'm going to treat it every day in and day out. I'm here. Why? Because I believe in this project. We have something special. We've got something unique. If people see that, the more people see that, the more likely it is to happen. That's just the reality of it. I'm saying you're not telling us you're going to partner with the Gambia. No, definitely not. You're not supplying us false hopes and dreams. You're building the project on reality. 100%. Thank you for saying that, Freegender. Yeah, you could deceive people in getting a project to do well, but I don't have to do that. I can just tell you guys how amazingly well we'll do if we see these volumes and how we've barely gone up. We've barely seen any price growth. We have room to do, a 10x, to go up and eat this zero, to do another 10x from there, to do 100x and go up and eat that next zero. The charts, you know, we've barely moved in comparison to what we could do. And what are we gonna do? I'm not sure, but I know what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming to be a top project. I want to do this big increase as we can with this project in terms of holders, in terms of price, in terms of growth. I want in terms of volume, and the community's behind me to let me do that, to work with you guys to make that happen. It's just about, really, it's about people bringing people on, and we are slowly and surely we're bringing people on, and the more that our chart moves up, the more likely it is to continue to move up. And so yeah, BNB pulling back and a couple people exiting, does that slow us down? Yeah, but does that mean that our growth is going to be stunted? No. We're doing a live stream later. We're going to be pushing the slippage. You might have to try 17, try 18, try 19, try 20 JW slots, and that'll eventually you'll get it to go through, because it's having to make up for that buy tax. Took me a while to understand the math, but once I fully understood, I said, oh crap, I was scrambling to buy pre-sale. That's awesome. I know that may not happen, just curious, Slick Rick. What happens when all the available supply is bought up and held but not staked? It's impossible. So yeah, great question. The more you try to get the supply, what we have in Pancake Swap and what we have in our other Pancake Swap with Control. So we got a Control token with XUSD, and we've got BNB with Control token. And we only have 137 million tokens. The more that you try to get those tokens, the harder it is to get them. The more it increases the price for all the other tokens, and it becomes harder and harder and harder to get those tokens, meaning it would take more and more buys and more volume to try to pull out those tokens to try to get them in the staking pool. But if tokens are being bought up and staked, the price would have to go freaking crazy. It would be a supply shock, and the price, you'd be seeing these insane price levels, probably 10x, 100x, 1000x, if everyone's trying to buy and stake and buy and stake and buy and stake. I don't think that's going to happen. It could. I think more so is the earlier you get in, the better it is for the price and the rewards. But because we have a situation set up where we have most our supply, $166 buy, welcome to the project, JW Slots. Great to have you, man. You're going to really like this community and the people that you have behind you. Is that rewards can still be really good, right? We're still in an era where rewards can be worth it, especially if you can put in thousands. If you can put in thousands, if you can get 500,000 tokens for $2 to $3 grand, then you could still get $15,000 at 100 million. You could still get 30 grand at 200 million. You could still get 75 grand at 500 million. You could still get 150,000 if we ever hit $1 billion. So the numbers for rewards are really good, but the more the price goes up, the less these numbers are appealing in terms of the cost to get them. But they become more appealing in terms as more the price goes up, the more the volume happens, the more realistic these numbers become. So it's kind of this double-edged sword as price goes up. The price entry into the rewards becomes harder and harder, but the rewards having volume attached to them becomes more and more likely. So it's a pretty sweet thing that works together. The other thing, 18%, awesome. The other thing is that at a certain points of the price going up, we have great protection from sell-offs. So the more the price goes up, the more likely it is to continue to go up. That's just the reality of how this works. And because most of our supply is dedicated to not stunting that growth, we've created a situation where it's more and more likely that as we get that momentum will be able to flourish and thrive. All those rewards without selling your control token. Yeah, you can get these and then sell your bag afterwards. After you get your rewards, you can also sell your bag, or you can go again for the next year if you want to go for another year. Welcome to the control token family, yeah. But at a certain point, if the price goes up too much, like if the price goes to, if we do a 10x or whatever, and it becomes 50 grand to get 1 million tokens, it's probably going to be more so about price at that point. and people are going to be chasing the price and be like, oh wow, this price just keeps going up, right? I can't believe our price did a 2x, a 3x, a 4x, a 5, a 6. It's, you know, all the way. So that excitement, we've created this situation where we have an opportunity for a project to reach levels that 90 something percent of projects can't. They do not have the opportunity that Control Token has. We don't have certain advantages of lying, of being deceitful, of using fake money and fake bots to pump something, or paying celebrities. We don't have any of this trash, but we do have something real and genuine that we don't have to use those things on, and we just have to keep slowly and steadily building. Obviously, we want it to happen as soon as possible, but yeah, that's the idea. So we're about to start implementing a lot of tactics to help grow the project, but we have a very, very unique project, and you just have to learn about it to understand. We're also doing a giveaway today, guys. Those of you guys that don't know, we're going to be giving away around 1 million tokens in Control. There's different thresholds that we hit when those are going to be given out. We're doing about 100,000 to the Twitter side of things, and then we'll be doing 100,000 to different thresholds. It'll probably be something like about trying to get us to back to the near our all-time high, or to the 5. And so I can throw in a extra, hey, if we hit the 5 today, I'll throw in an extra, 1 million tokens or something like that. But it's going to be different thresholds of the growth where we'll see different giveaways at. We're also going to have some buys ready to come in later for the charts. And so everybody who wants to save up and buy during this live stream, we're going to be doing a live stream at 7 p.m. Central, and we're going to be just really pushing the project to grow the project, to make our awareness known, to help support other projects, other partners. And that's a really awesome way to go about doing that. Control token buy, awesome. Just checking some messages. If you guys have any questions about Control Token, like, now's a great time to ask. I can give you an in-depth explanation of really anything about Control Token. So now is a great time to drop your questions on the Twitch, the YouTube, the Twitter, whatever your questions are, and I'll be able to answer that. Got another buy of $509. Welcome to Control Token, guys. We're going to be doing a giveaway later. Welcome to Control Token. It's kind of exciting when you start to see the buys come through. Like, all right, let's go. Let's watch this. Let's do this. Oh man. Sorry, I'm not trying to show my muscles. I haven't been in the gym in a while, so I don't have good muscles, but I'm just stretching. You gotta stretch when you're sitting here in a chair for a while. It's not good for you, man. Got a couple buys coming in. That's another thing, is when we get the charts moving, man, we go live, we watch it. It's fun. It's exciting to watch. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a 1 million token giveaway, and I'll give that away in different ways, but it'll be different thresholds of, if we hit, if we hit the 7, we'll do the first 100,000 giveaway. We're pretty close to that. Then it'll be, if we hit the 8, we'll do another 100,000, or we'll add a 200,000 to it. We're also going to be doing this random picker thing. So you'll get a spin and you'll get a certain amount of tokens. So there's going to be a lot of winners who are going to be getting tokens tonight, which will be really cool. But if we hit that 5, then I'll throw in an extra 1 million tokens, and we'll have a big giveaway, basically, if we hit that 5. To carry us to a new all-time high, I'm willing to do that. So that's exciting. That's going to be going on at 7 p.m. tonight. Super, super exciting stuff. All right, guys, how many likes we got on the YouTube side of things? We got 51 viewers on YouTube. You guys are awesome. We got 37 likes though. 14 of you lazy heifers. I'm gonna insult you guys into success. That's the goal. Oh man. Yeah, so not many charts can hold like what we're doing right now. You know what we've done. We've had a giant move up. We're holding this. Go look at other charts. I promise you, it's rare to see a chart doing this for this long. And we're basically just a community that's working towards growing a project. It's what happens when you get a whole community behind growing a project into success. Central Time, Slick. You're here for the abuse. Oh, man. Don't get freaky on me, man. Cup of coffee. Just join. What can we win? Yeah, the... I'm just here for the abuse. The giveaway's tonight at 7 p.m. Central. So you're going to be winning Control Token, and it's going to be being given away. But we have kind of an interesting setup tonight. For one, we're going to be doing like fun stuff, so it's actually going to be exciting. I'm going to have a good time, and whoever's there is going to have a good time. We got another buy coming through, $237. Welcome to Control Token. Welcome to Control Crew. We're going to take good care of you. As we hit these, we're going to put the 7. So I'll say, guys, we hit the 7. I'm going to do a $100,000 token giveaway, $100,000 giveaway. Then I'll say maybe at 7.5. If we hit 7.5. I don't know. Maybe it'll just be the 8. 7, the 8, another 100,000 token giveaway. The 9, I'll say another 100,000, and then the 4, I'll say another 100,000. I could do that, and then I'll say, hey guys, if we break all-time high today, I'll drop in another 1,000,000 token giveaway. Got another buy coming in, $1,256. Way to go, guys. That's an awesome buy. You're awesome. That's really giving us that momentum that we need to move upwards. If you guys don't know, we have an amazing setup for success. It's just this final key thing, the thing that every project is abusing, which is that momentum. They're, oh, this is going to be this amazing thing, and you got to do it, and make sure you don't miss out on this, and then they dump on you. This project's like, no, we have the founder, the creator, the dev, and the community saying, how big can we grow a project when a community actually allows it to? And so we have an amazing setup. It's just that it's the most exciting part of the project, which is, like I said, the 10x, the 20, the 50, the 100, the 1000x, whatever we do, if we do that and beyond. The point is, most of the supply is staked. 559 million. Somebody just entered the staking pool. What an OG, whoever just did that. It might have been the guy who just bought. Just might have instantly went into that staking pool. Actually starting to flip the charts. Let's go. We got another $70 buy. Getting that momentum. You guys are awesome. Let's look at that momentum on the charts, man. You guys are making me want to buy. But we're saving this for later. Did we already break the 3.7? All right, guys. That's crazy. Cool. So yeah, for the giveaway later, we've already to do the giveaway, you just have to be in the live, and you have to, I'll say, do this, right? It'll probably be on the Twitter side of things. Everybody who comments, retweets is going to get entered into the giveaway, and then we're going to put up a cool thing. I'll show you guys what we're doing. What we're doing is we need BNB to come back. BNB to give us that push up. Oh man, BNB comes back, it's gonna say like, control token, here, take my hand. We're gonna go up a little bit. That's gonna be awesome. But let me check the multi-stream chat. Just make sure I'm not missing anybody on the Twitch or Twitter side of things. Hope you guys are doing okay over there. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Actually, I should leave that up, and we'll go to So we're going to do something like this. And we're going to do 20,000. I'm giving you a taste of what it's going to be like later. This way we create a lot more winners. And then I'll add the 100K. And then we'll pick a winner and we'll say, hey, you won. We're going to spin the wheel for you. We'll do it live. All right, what are you going to get? Are you going to get 20K or are you going to get 100K? And then it'd be like, oh, 20K. And then say that the price goes, oh, the price went, we went to the 4. I'll add a 200K to it, guys. I'll add a 200K. Let's go back. 200K CTRL. All right, guys, we're going to pick another person. We're going to go ahead and spin this wheel. And then your name, you get a spin. Worst case scenario, you're getting 20,000 control. Hey, that's cool. That's not bad. What is 20,000 worth? $74, right? That's awesome, right? Because we can create a lot more winners. But if you get the, 200,000, then yeah, I'm an idiot. It would just be a 10x. I was like, why does that look so good? $740. Hey, that's pretty good. So it's just this way to create a lot more winners, to have excitement going as the charts continue to move up like they're doing now. We can add more, and I'll say, guys, if we break the 4, I'll add a if we break the 4 today, I'll say I'll add a 500K CTRL. And then I go, okay, guys, it's time to pick somebody. We're going to go ahead and spin. We'll do it every 15 minutes. We'll pick somebody. And then that person, okay, everybody's only winning 20K. But then I say, okay, guys, I'll drop an extra 1,000,000 tokens in here if we get to the 4-5, or if we get to the 5, something like that. I'll have to see how we're doing. I'm just giving you guys an example of how it's going to go tonight. I think it's going to be fun. I think we're going to be having a great time. I think it's going to be really exciting. And then say we hit that. Say we hit the 5 tonight. We break all-time high. We're sitting at a 5x. People are excited, having a good time. And I'm just like, all right, guys, let's bust it out. Then I'll say I'll replace a 20K control with a 1 million control if we break the 5 today. And so the entry point is free, but the threshold for when the giveaway happens is based on outside factors that do not qualify you for the giveaway, but they help the giveaway happen. And then be like, oh, and then whoever that guy was, if we had picked somebody, he probably would have been so pissed off to not get that 1 million control, because 1 million control is worth like $4 to $5 grand. That's an epic giveaway. So that's what's going on tonight, guys. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. We're going to be doing raids. We're going to be creating AI generated images, and we're going to be pushing communities that we like and support. And tonight we're going to be focused on Evergrow. I haven't told anybody from Evergrow like that, and it doesn't really matter if they know. We're just going to go to Evergrow post. We're going to comment on Evergrow. We're going to comment. We're not going to push control token. We're going to push Evergrow, and we're going to go try to help all their posts, share all their stuff, bring real actual community to their project and talk about it. We're going to support them. And then next Friday, we'll pick another community to do that with. But we'll probably start with the few communities that I am attached to, just like you guys are. So that's the excitement. We got some awesome buys coming in, guys. We said we just had a $200 buy, a $500 buy, a $237 buy, another $1,256 buy, and another $70 buy. Started to turn this red into green, which after a couple days is kind of nice to see. And yeah, if BNB starts going up as well, then that can really just start carrying us. BNB will just grab our hand and start pulling us up. So we have a long way to go to success. Sorry, I just got something. I just got a bunch of free stuff for being a YouTube creator. Not amazing or anything. It was like a free movie, $100 off GoPro equipment, and a free master class on Adobe. I was like, dude, that's crazy. What's up, everyone? What's up, Ruska? Great to have you, man. Yeah, so for the giveaways tonight, I might be doing it on the YouTube side of things and Twitter. I just need to find a bot. I need a bot on YouTube that I can look at, and through that bot, I'll be able to choose people on YouTube and Twitter at the same time. And if the Twitch gets rolling, if we ever get any momentum on the Twitch, which people don't really seem to interact too much on the Twitch yet, but if we do, then I can come up with a bot for that as well. But like, check this out. I'll show you how it's going to work. So we go to Twitter. 3717. You guys are awesome. Look at that momentum coming up right there. That's awesome. Look at that recovery. See the chart? You go, oh, what's this chart? And it's like, dude, just zoom out a little bit. And you're like, oh, this chart looks great. What was I thinking? What an amazing chart. Go look at all the other charts and look at this chart, guys. I'm not joking. And I'm live. How many of these other people are live looking at their charts? There's just a crazy level of transparency here that you're just not going to find elsewhere, along with like really good ideas and unique stuff. Awesome buys coming in tonight, guys. So yeah, as we go to new different price points, that's going to trigger more giveaways, and those giveaways are going to be happening live. On the Twitter side of things, we just need the tweet. So this is the tweet. Somebody who likes, retweets, and share and comments the next big reward project token control down below, they have to type that, is going to get put in an entry into that. So I believe I just take this tweet, just copy it, and then throw it in. What the heck? Spicy chicken burger. Invalid ID draw. Okay, maybe I don't know how to do this. I just did it not too long ago. Oh, is this the tweet? Okay, there we go. Load the tweet. Must have a picture. Entries. Okay, so it says entry 60. So this is one way that we can pick people on Twitter. These advertisements are throwing me off, dude. And then I guess you just go to draw, begin draw. And then it'll randomly pick, Otoy got picked. And then I could put Otoy's name. Or no, I wouldn't have to pick Otoy's name. I say, good job, Otoy. You did really good, brother. And then we go back over to the... did I get back out of that? Oh, I must have. We jump back over to here, and I'd say, Otoy, let's see what you get, right? And I could put a 0 on there, but I don't think I'm going to put a 0 because that'd be a real jerk move. I'd be like, oh, 20k control tokens. Awesome. And we give away that 20k. And then we'd wait another 15 minutes, and we do another one. And then we just have to redraw. Oh, you can reply with winners by posting a tweet. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I didn't know you could do that. Draw verification. Enter the draw ID. Oh. Yeah, I'm new to using this, verifying this way. Anyways, you guys get the idea. We'll try that tonight. So, hey, Control Crew, happy Friday. What's up, Blue Ocean Sports? Great to see you, man. Can you show us where to see total volume since the start? Yeah, I'm not great at that. I'm not good at finding how to find total volume since the start of a project. I've been somebody who's tried to do that, and if there's a good way to do it, I don't know how to do it. Cafe Control, happy Friday. Stake it on EGC. What do you mean, JW Slots? Just joined and bought some and staked. Can't wait to see where this goes. Welcome, Mickey. Welcome to the Control Crew. Great to have you, man. You've got an amazing community behind you. You've got I'm in the 12-month staking pool. You've got a whale who has $200,000 who just entered the staking pool 2 days ago. And you've got literally most of the community behind wanting this project to do well in the staking pool. That's a massively unique, rare situation to have. We got 559 million control in the staking pools, guys. We're basically saying like, hey guys, take this project to the next level. We're not going to dump on you. And we just need people outside to realize that, you know, you're scared of getting into a project. With this one, there's a lot of reason to not be scared. And we're about to lock the liquidity, so there's a lot of things that we're going to be doing to continually just keep increasing the bullishness of the project. Long weekend as well. Use the ruler. Add up the daily volume candles. Yeah, I think we're at like 500 to 600,000, but some of that might be because of some factors that didn't contribute to taxed volume. But I think we're at like 600 or something thousand. We're between 5 and 600, I'm pretty sure. We all know who the whale is. I don't know. I don't know who the whale is. I know who I thought it could be, but I don't know if it's him. Folsom. If it is, he won't tell me. Like, I sent him a message. I said, hey, is this you? And he'd never respond to it. And so I don't know if it's him. It may be him. It may not be. But I'm not going to push it any further. I don't need to know if it's him because no matter what, Cetus is... look at all these buys coming through. CC manipulating the charts. Gosh. This is not manipulation, guys. It's a live stream, and you guys are just excited. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry, guys. The pimped out platypus. It's been a while, man. How you doing? Going through the annoying process of buying BNB through Simplex right now. Coming over from the Evergrow Nation and intend to buy once I secure more BNB. Awesome. Heck yeah, bro. Great to have you. The pimped out platypus. Oh, man, my back just starts to really bother me. I've been doing the tedious math. We are just shy of our first 600K. Awesome, Scott B. 600K. Almost, dude, we're getting close to, if another 41 million, which I think, dude, I don't know. I have to understand this, but I think that because there's so little of the supply that the price could really start moving as the buys come in. I don't know. But we're coming up on 600 million control staked. And that we're almost at 560 million control. That's crazy to have that much staked. My beautiful wife is home. 12 to 4. That's right, 12 to 4. So, yeah, guys, I'm just giving you guys an idea of where we're at with the project. If you guys have any questions, I'd love to answer any question about Control Token, the rewards, the staking time periods, the math, the volume. I kind of have an answer for everything. So if there's something that's bothering you or weighing down you, just let me know. Hi, beautiful. And I'll do my best to answer that. What does locking liquidity do? King, what's up, King? It just creates a sense of confidence, right? That we're not going to rug, right? And so everybody in this project already knows that, right? It's just that for people on the outside, when they look at the project, they go, oh, the liquidity is not locked, right? And so we don't want to lock the whole liquidity. I kind of do because to me, I'm like, I don't need to have access to it. Why do I need to have access to it? Well, the only reason you need to have access is if you are doing something with an exchange, or somebody needs a certain amount of your supply to do some kind of or if you're bridging, or just there's all kinds of situations where you can lock yourself in a situation where you could have used those funds to do something. Now, I really don't think we're going to need it, to be honest, but we're going to be locking like 50% of it for, we could lock 50% for a year, then lock the other percentage for a certain amount of time. But it's just giving ourselves access to it in case we need it, even though I just don't think we do. And I'd rather just lock the whole thing for a year. Like me personally, the whole thing for a year, well, at the end of the year, we'll make sure everything's okay, we'll relock it. But we're going to be doing that through Squid Grow because, you know, I was on the team making videos for them, traveled around with them, and super supportive of Squid Grow. Also, make sure to hit this rocket, guys. We're almost at 1,000 rockets for Control Token. You know, the fudders gave up with the poop emojis and the red flags. We were more resilient than they were when it came to trying to make this project look bad, with us trying to make it look good. So really awesome chart right now. We definitely got some good buys coming through. I think we're going to see some more buys throughout the day, and especially as these giveaways happen, it's going to be exciting. So that's going to be in about 6.5 hours. We're going to be doing this live stream. We're going to be giving away tokens. We're going to be raiding. It's just going to be a fun, exciting time. And tonight we're probably going to be focused on rating Evergrow posts. We're just gonna come up here. You're gonna do this. You're gonna type in Evergrow, and then you're gonna go to latest, and then we're just gonna start picking ones. Oh, here's a good one. Let's raid this. Damn, this guy's it can't all be you, bro. We'll go through and just support them. We'll come in. We'll follow them. We'll come in. We'll share it. We'll come in. We'll comment Evergrow, check out Evergrow, check out the website. We're just going to come in and support projects that, like, we're partners with Evergrow now through their staking platform. So why not come in and support them? You know what I mean? So yeah, guys, now's the time to ask your questions. Otoy, man, it's only a demo. I hope that's a real win. Otoy, no, you missed out, man. This was just example of what's going to be happening tonight. I will be. We'll probably start off with something like this. It'll probably be. Something like this. I don't know. And it's like, hey, you have a chance to win a 100K control token. That's pretty sweet. That's like, what does that come out to? Is that like $300? That's pretty sweet, actually. 100,000? 300 bucks. That's pretty sweet. Might need to increase that. So you have a 1 out of 4 chance to get 100K tokens, but no matter what, you'll get 20K. And so we'll be able to create a lot more winners, and we'll be able to do this. I could do this every 10 minutes, or I could do it every 15. Every 10 might be better. But it'll just, the time's going to fly by, right? When we're picking people for giveaways. The only thing I really need to do, there's 2 things that I need to do, is I need to get the countdown timer, especially if there's an easy one, but if I have to keep resetting it, that would be annoying. And then, I need to get a bot on YouTube that can do giveaways so that I can pick people off of YouTube, pick somebody off of Twitter, 20K control. And then I say, hey guys, we hit the 3.8. If we hit that 3.8, I'll add another 100K in there and I'll increase your chances. 100K CTRL. Somebody gets picked. Spin it for them. Hey, here goes. Now here we'd come over here, redraw. Next winner, we go Peter on Twitter. If you're here, make sure to come up. We'll be doing a live space on Twitter as well. And then I could say, all right, Peter, we're going to go ahead and roll for you. We'll do that one. Oh, and then Peter would have won the 100K token giveaway. And then I'd be like, all right, guys, if we break this 4, if we break the 4, I'll add 500K CTRL. And then we go, okay, cool, let's pick somebody else on Twitter. LJ, right? This is all hypothetical. I'm sorry, guys, if you're getting excited. This is going to be tonight. LJ, let's see what you win. We give you the spin. It would be 20K at control. And it's just create a lot more winners. It's very exciting. We're going to have a fun time. And we're going to do this every Friday. So what we're doing tonight will be every Friday. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. Then throughout the week, Monday through Thursday, I'm going to be doing basically an experiment to try out chill spaces to give people an opportunity to have a real place to come and show up and just talk about whatever it is. They can come up and chill anything for 2 to 3 minutes, and then I'll look at it and I'll say, hey guys, this may not be a good project, but check it out, and we can just try to support each other. There's just room for a genuine marketing place in DeFi that's just lacking, desperately lacking. So yeah. Is it just a tourist side to give away? I'm not sure what you mean, Abraham. What you mean tourist side? I'm going to go for another 20 minutes. I'm probably going to end this stream. And then, yeah. I think we're going to have an exciting night tonight. Friday nights be kind of fun, you know. If you guys are waiting to buy more, let's do it tonight. Let's get that momentum going, right? We'll do it together. I'll buy some. I have family who are wanting to buy some. I'll get them to buy some. And we'll get some of that movement going. It's hard to manipulate this. There's not too many tokens that can come in and try to take advantage of us buying all together on a Friday. A lot of exciting things going. The ruler tool on the chart. Doesn't it only show daily? It won't show the whole volume, right? Yeah, I don't use this at all. Oh, wow, that was beautiful. 600,000 volume, apparently. Dude, yeah. I need you guys to just keep teaching me and make me better. I am not a TA. I don't do that. I don't do technical analysis. Tonight's going to be fun, though. Because, like, if you want followers, then I'll do that as well. I'll be like, in the space that we do, I'll be like, everybody, let's go follow Externalize. Let's go follow Mitch Bromwell. And doing that is going to help the project because you're literally going to have more people that are going to be seeing your stuff as we grow your accounts. As our spaces grow and we do that, you could be increasing your accounts by hundreds to thousands of people, right? Then click or the start of the drag and move your mouse to the end of the chart. Yes, sir. It says 600,000 in volume. That's pretty sweet. Alrighty, is anybody else going to buy before I end the stream? You got 20 minutes if you want to throw a little buy out. Otherwise, save your buys if you're going to buy tonight. On the live stream, I'll be doing a buy. We're just doing a community push. We're doing a fun live stream, a fun push. We're doing giveaways at different prices. If we hit certain prices, then we'll do a giveaway. The giveaway is free to be a part of. You just have to be here for it. The more that you guys engage and show up, the more likely that other people are to, and the more likely we are to get that excitement going that really helps the project get that momentum that we're seeking. And this is like a really good way to do it. You know what I mean? These giveaways are really awesome. 1 million tokens, that's a lot. That's like $4 grand. That's a lot. Sorry if I was just Twitter, but I heard you said YouTube too. Yeah. YouTube and Twitter. You can be on both if you want tonight. If these go well, then maybe I do it twice a week. I don't know. But I want to plan these on Friday. That way the community knows, okay, cool. Friday's the day where we do this, where we show up. If you guys really trying to help your project grow, show up, you know what I mean? Show up to these things. Do we have to reach those volume levels every month or once a year? Oh, for the rewards? That's a great question. If we hit, this is where this can get exciting, right? We've got this set up for we get that upward movement, there's not many factors that can stun it, and if it really starts to go, the community is basically going to let it go. Then if we hit 100 million over the course of a year, it comes out to like 270,000 a day. It'll be a little less than 10 million a month. It'll be like 8 to 9 million, or a little over 9 million a month in volume. So you got 30 days to get 9 million a month. So that it could be over the course of a year, but if we hit it in a day or in a week or in 1 month, if we hit 100 million in volume, you'll have $30,000 in stablecoin. You'll have that. And then you have the next 8-10 months left of the year for that value to only go up. So it's really cool. That's where, if you're at a position where you're going for rewards, you want big ups and big downs. Big up, big down. Your rewards just keep moving up with those big up and big downs. So that'll be the really exciting part. If we can hit 100 million in volume within the next 2 to 3 months, like, for one, it's just smooth sailing. With a typical reward project, the volume is dependent on the moment. But because we're building up our value in the future, if we get this big up and this big down, or this big up at least, the volume there'll be a guaranteed amount of volume that will happen throughout the rest of the year. And I don't think a reward project has done something like that before. It's a very unique, very special idea, what Control Token is. Got another 17 minutes, guys. All right, guys. Hey, guys, I got something important for everybody, okay? We need to go raid Wendy's stream right now. We've got to raid Wendy's stream. She's live, and we got to raid it. So Wendy-O right now is live, and we got to go in there and say, control token, to get her to check it out. We're going to come in. We're going to like, and then, so everybody search up Crypto Wendy on Crypto Wendy-O. She's live right now on YouTube. I'm going to show up with you guys, and you guys show up, and we're going to like it. So we're going to jump, her likes are going to jump up a lot. If you're on the Twitter side or the Twitch side of things, go to Crypto Wendy-O on YouTube right now, like it, and comment, Crypto Wendy, please check out Control Token. And we're all going to do that. The more people of you guys that do that, the more likely she is to actually check this project out. So let's go ahead and do that now, guys. Let's see how she responds.
Take a look at Ethereum a little bit. Let's take a look at Solana. Solana is still like trading in our buy area. Honestly, this is my buy area. Are we going into the but this is Solana, and actually, like, I'm going to buy probably a significant amount of Solana once we, like, now, probably. I'm just chilling. I'm just kind of watching. I'm just kind of chilling. You guys know me. I've got, like, limit order set stuff. I take a look at the 4-hour, just kind of chilling at the 0.32, 0.832. All right, let's get into Trump's drama. Let's get into the drama, because that's why you guys are here. Everyone likes drama. So Trump's new crypto business to offer access to high yield investments website says. Metadata on worldlibertyfinancial.com says the new platform will connect users to DeFi best tools for secure high yield crypto investments. Platform invites users to join the financial revolution. And this is Trump's new platform, worldlibertyfinancial.com. So I got some stuff I gotta kind of mention here, okay? Trump and his son Eric have been teasing World Liberty Finance as Republican.
Oh, you have to wait. You have to subscribe and wait 20 minutes? Okay, we'll wait 20 minutes and then we'll do that, guys. I gotta come back. I'm gonna drop the link. That's the link to her stream. We all have to wait. Okay, how about we wait until, what would that be? 105, and then we'll all just be like, Wendy, check out Control Token, and we'll see if we can get her to check it out, because she made a post saying, what should I check out today? And we're the #1 post on her. If you go to her post, I'll show you on Twitter. Um,
So that's my opinion with that. Some people might think that it's wrong, it's unethical, whatever. But everybody's got their own hustle, everybody's got their own risk, okay? It is what it is. Now let's go ahead and talk about the high yield for the crypto investments. I need to know a lot more information, so I'm not going to jump to conclusions.
yeah, so we're like the top post on hers that has the most likes.
Even with the banks offer a bond at a 5% rate or your mom.com, whatever it is, it's never guaranteed. Okay? But just because it's offered by a bank doesn't mean that it's secure, because if you get it from a bank that ends up going under.
So you guys did a really good job of getting us to stand out. Now we just got to rate her YouTube. We'll give it another 10 to 20 minutes, and then we will. Oh yeah, there we go. The control. See, we just jumped in, gave her a boost. Not that she needs it from us. She's got 200,000 subscribers, but we jumped in, we give her some likes, and then now we're about to. We'll come in a second and say Control Token, or check out Control Token. Okay, let's give it till 105. 105, you guys should be able to comment on hers. Make sure you're subscribed to her, and then we'll be able to comment. Yeah, subscribe externalized. It's free to subscribe. It's not like Twitch. So just subscribe to her, and then in about 105, 110, we'll all be able to comment, and then that's when we'll come in and say, hey, Wendy, love the show. We're here from Twitter, hoping you'll check out Control Token. And we'll all kind of just spam the chat, and we'll all just say, dropped a like, Wendy, here to support you. Please check out Control Token. And we could probably get her to take a look at it. You know what I mean? Just get her to look at it would be cool. So yeah, I'm going to get a drink, and then we'll regroup, guys. Everybody regroup in 10 to 15 minutes, okay? I'll be back in a minute, okay, guys? All right, guys.
I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna go feed my stomach. Sending everyone love and light. Video is out.
Everybody rate her stream now. Rate her stream. No, wait, did she just end it? I swear she knew we were gonna rate it.
Try Coinbase. Coinbase. I can't get Chick-fil-A because
I think she just ended it. What are the chances that she would end it right as you guys were available to do that? Okay. Well, we tried, guys. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this as well, and we're going to be going live tonight. So we've only got like 6 hours left before we go live, and we'll be doing that tonight, everybody. I know, I can't believe that happened. We'll do it next time, okay? We'll catch it next time. We tried. I don't know, guys. We waited that entire time. I'm like, all right, guys, let's raid her. And she's like, okay, guys, I'm ending the stream, like out of nowhere. So I know she was ready for it. She ended it, but I got one. We'll do it next time, okay, guys? Hey, we're the highest. She should have covered us because we're the highest commented on her post. And yeah, she does this every day. We'll get her next time. But we're still going live tonight, guys, and so that's going to be fun. I know, we were all waiting. Anyways, guys, awesome buys on the chart. We're going to see some more fun, exciting buys tonight. Just positivity, having a good time, growing the charts, growing the project, getting that excitement, get that momentum. And yeah, I'll see you guys tonight. It was awesome hanging out with Mitch Bromwell, Abraham, Ahmed, Slick Rick, John McIntyre, Tazzy Zig, Joseph Marshall, Shaky FP, Blue Ocean Sports, Externalize. Awesome job today, everybody. Guys, we're going to be going back at it. It's going to be fun tonight. About 5 to 6 hours. I'll see you guys in another 5-6 hours. You guys have a great day.